Welcome back, everyone. It's What You're Watching Wednesday here on Morning After, and we're talking about some of the popular shows on television and on streaming services. Tinder Swindler on Netflix, much buzzed about. We've seen it here. Take a look.
There's this guy I've been sharing the same bed with.
Then I get these threatening messages.
Take my advice. Just watch out.
We have no idea what he's capable of.
It's just been fucking hell.
I'm just freaking out.
But we needed to get payback.
We don't know how far this conspiracy actually goes.
It's just the tip of the iceberg.
We had one chance.
To swindle the Tinder swindler.
You love the me? Okay. You're gonna pay for it.
All right, there's Tinder Swindler. That's the trailer for it. You get the idea that these women were taken advantage of by a con man, but the means and the method by which he reached out to them so convincingly, I believe, is a cautionary tale for anybody who is on a dating website. You just simply never know the lengths that someone will go to.
It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a dating Ponzi scheme is what it is. And this, all of my girlfriends in every group text have been talking about this because everybody's sort of had that relationship where they think, gosh, could that have been him? And it starts out really slow. And honestly, throughout this, it's so easy to judge people who've been taken advantage of. But I have to say, after watching how the relationship started, I have empathy. I have true empathy for the women here. What was your perspective?
Well, there is actually a GoFundMe account being set up for these women who have lost a lot of money because of him. Yes, I definitely felt like Beyond the Headline is the real story, and in that kind of underscores how vulnerable any of us could be in any situation. At the same time, I had to wonder, if he were that attractive and broke, would they have been that interested? I'm not really sure. They might not have been.
Oh, you think that? Well, but there's nothing wrong with somebody appreciating somebody that is successful in their job.
I think the money was as alluring, or the success was as alluring as he was, or the two were hard to distinguish. Because he certainly was an attractive guy, so that he had going for him.
He did something. He did kind things for them, though.
He did.
He did. I mean, yes, it costs money to do those kind of things.
He was patient.
He did. He played a long game with these women, so that by the time he asked for money, of course they would give it. Look at all he had done for them.
Yeah, and that's part of, I think, when it comes to these long-distance romances that are sort of born out of these dating apps, because that's the thing, Yolanda, it's opened up the world, really, to seem a little smaller, to connect with somebody who might be thousands of miles away.
But I'm tickled that he was dealing with women who just had an extra $10,000 laying around and they just wanted to hand it over to him.
They refinanced their home.
They did all sorts of things for him. They did all sorts of things for him. So you have to watch it, and then you have to decide for yourself. I mean, were these women gold diggers, or were they really vulnerable and he was speaking a language that they were hearing? So it's really interesting in that regard.
Well, I have to tell you, this whole thing makes the Sean Payton football scandal from the New Orleans Saints seem very small. It makes it seem, you guys remember when he got suspended for a year, and then he went on to coach his son's football team. This is actually based on part of it here in the Metroplex. Take a look.
Hey, Coach. Mr. Goodall is on the phone?
Roger Goodell's on the phone. The commissioner.
He didn't say what his job was.
Coach Payton has been suspended for a full year.
Sean, what are you doing here?
Just came to watch my son play football. Played a great game out there.
He lost 0-40.
Can't help it if all your teammates are horrible. He was good too. A couple of good guys.
Or the worst team in the league.
They need some motivation. Are you seriously ordering a pizza right now?
I want stuffed crust. What kind of question is that?
So you guys know the story. He was suspended for a year for bounty hunting back in 2012. The movie, by the way, is called Home Team: True Story. It's on Netflix. And so his son was actually playing for the Liberty Christian Warriors here in the Metroplex. He was in 6th grade. His name's Connor. And so during that suspension, he came back, reconnected with his son, and this movie follows that whole story, and supposedly it's a very, very true storyline.
Yeah, and a story of, I guess, resetting, reevaluating, and getting redemption in some ways, really,
Yeah,
and kind of finding herself again in the light of a public scandal.
And it's just, I thought it was fascinating to see the local ties. Of course, he had coached for the Cowboys back in the day, just retired. People had talked about, okay, is he retiring and coming to the Cowboys again? You know, who knows? But yeah, it was interesting to see the story between he and his son because they had been really disconnected.
Yeah, so interesting, and what a PR play too. I mean, let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
All right, Yolanda, Abbott Elementary. What do you
Abbott
love about this
Elementary
one?
is my new jam. I love this TV show. I needed something new to watch because everything was going away. So this is a new comedy from comedian Quinta Brunson. Take a look.
Okay, so if the store has 10 potatoes, right, and you take away 2 of them, how many potatoes would the store have left?
Janine, what did I say about taking my potatoes from the lunchroom?
But visual learning is so much better.
Well, guess what? Now you have 0 potatoes.
I'm Janine Teagues. I've been teaching here at Abbott Elementary for a year now. The staff here is incredible. Finally feeling on top of things. Cheesesteak.
This is a classroom, not a hoagie stand.
We had it on the board.
It tickles me because it reminds me of all the struggles that teachers have in the classroom. Not enough resources, not enough teachers. And the conversations in the teachers' lounge are hilarious. And there was Shirley Ralph, I don't know if you saw her.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
And created by Quinta Brunson. I saw that.
Yes, she created this show. So you know.
Well, it's also mockumentary style. So again, stepping outside of that sort of traditional sitcom or situational comedy. So a good one there from ABC.